Hello, everybody. Welcome to this edition of Friday Night Silliness. Today, we're playing Supreme Commander 2. And today we have a special guest with us. We have one of our members, Talon. Say hello, Talon.
Hi.
And he's sort of our Supreme Commander 2 expert, I like to call him. And this is actually Hayden playing right now, but he wasn't able to join us for this narration. So we got Talon with us, and he's going to give you kind of a brief synopsis of how the game works and what you do. And so go ahead.
All right. Well, Supreme Commander came out in 2010 for Xbox 360. I've been playing it since shortly after that. I think maybe 2011. Just as it's a up to 4-player real-time strategy, you can have 200 units per person. The maps are pretty decently sized. I think the first game was better. That's just me. Starting off, Hayden's doing what I taught him to do with the UEF, which researching the build cost reduction and build time reduction for structures. That way he can build up his economy faster in the beginning. Then he needs to build 2 research centers, some energy to support his economy, and the mass extractors.
Huh. Okay. So, I really have no real-time strategy genius. I'm terrible at games like this.
You should try it sometime.
Yeah, but I mean, it looks like he's doing his thing, and my laptop just dropped. And okay, so we're what's he doing right here exactly?
You thought we just took my cereal. Right now, he's building up his energy, and he's finished up 2 research centers, which he can use to unlock new technologies throughout the game to evolve and upgrade his structures, units, everything. Get new units, experimental buildings and units, make his old units stronger, that kind of stuff. There's a specific tree for the ACU as well, which is your Armored Command Unit, which is you effectively. Make you stronger is pretty healthy because in some game types like Assassination, if you lose your ACU, it's game over. He also, in Supremacy, where he's not going to be a game over immediately, he will still go nuclear when he dies, making a gigantic crater wherever he's standing and pretty much wiping out all the buildings if he's in the middle of your base. Upgrades, my friend. Get that core dump.
Yeah, so that would be very, very big problem in Little China, so to speak.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's this movie that I watched a long time ago called Big Trouble in Little China, and Hayden and I did this funny thing where we watched that movie one day, and like anytime we were playing something, we're like, oh, big problem, and then then we come up with like variations like Little China, big problem, or big problem in medium China. Oh, but fortunately he can't be here with us today because he needs his 20 hours of sleep.
So what he's doing right now is he just researched mass conversion, and he's building mass converters. The reason you want a lot of energy is because you could use Einstein's principle of relativity, E equals mc squared, to turn energy into matter. That way you can use it for construction purposes.
Oh,
it's really advanced. It requires a lot of energy initially, more so than like all of humanity can produce in a given second. But NBD. So we skipped ahead here to later stage. Rush timer's off. He's being attacked. He's got a whole new base layout thing. Still hasn't shielded his old dumbass.
So you could like use a flake of snow to power your whole base.
Not quite, but I mean kind of. You could use if you can turn mass into energy, just pure energy, you could get a very large exchange out of it. That's how nuclear fission works and nuclear bombs work. It just depends on the material, on how much energy is released.
Oh, okay. So this is kind of like a sort of a futuristic type of
about 1,000
game.
years from now.
Oh, okay. So where they actually have that technology to take little items or like your surroundings and then convert it to energy in mass amounts.
Well, no, what they do is they have they can reclaim or reclamation where they take matter from broken buildings or whatnot, and they can reclaim it by converting it just into base matter, where it's, I guess, an ambiguous form of atom that can be added onto or removed to make it whatever material you need it to be.
Oh, okay. That's cool. So where's the flux capacitor in this game?
Yeah, that's time travel.
Is there a flux capacitor? Isn't that what that does? Like turn Dr. Brown, he takes his flux capacitor and
we were just watching a bunch of Back to the Future the other day.
Oh.
But no. Flux capacitors for time travel, thank you.
Oh. Yeah. Well, I noticed our ACU just used his jump jets to get across. Maybe he just had some really bad Taco Bell and he needed to excuse himself for a second. Like,
maybe.
Is that what he?
That might be how they power it.
Oh. So it's powered by his farts, basically. I don't know. It made me laugh, but whatever. So now it looks like he's making another column.
He's making another base thing, which honestly is excessive since he never builds experimentals anyways.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, you have no idea how easily I could just tear him limb from limb if we played. We need to get a recording of us playing sometime because I just want to end him and it will be amazing.
Huh. Is there a Supreme Commander 3?
No, but there is a spiritual successor made by the same people called Planetary Annihilation, which is only for PC, and it's a standalone add-on, Planetary Annihilation Titans. Get the game, it's good.
Oh, okay. So this is Supreme Commander 2, so I take it there's a number 1.
Yes, there is Supreme Commander 1. Technically, Supreme Commander 2 is the third game, because there's Supreme Commander Forged Alliance, which is the standalone add-on to that one.
Oh, okay.
It adds a fourth race, which they end up wiping out. And, the Seraphim, aliens that taught the Aeon how to play, or how to do their thing, and they're really not to be messed with.
Okay. So, this screen I remember, he's allotting his naval stuff, and there's no navy, like you see there's no water, so I guess he's, I just had to throw that in there, because it was kind of funny to me.
Yeah.
And
he also needs to build a radar, damn it.
Yeah, and he's sending his first nuke. So
there it is.
There it is. Yay!
Yeah, that's all Hayden ever has to do. If you want to win against Hayden, just build a couple anti-nukes. You'll be set. Just make sure they're fully loaded all the time. Because he'll just be wasting 750 mass and 3,000 energy each time he builds one. That's an experimental in its own.
Oh, big problem! Ah.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty decent on the blast radius, but God, he sucks at aiming, though. He fired that way ahead of where he should have. He could have just destroyed everything in that base if he'd aimed right.
Oh, look, there's George. George! Get him! There's George. Oh, for those of you who don't know who George is a random rock that we found in Halo Reach. And for some reason, no matter what game we play, we just always happen to see George, and we just have to shoot him. Like here's our nuclear missile at George. Nobody else is around. He's just like, oh no, Say goodbye, George. Goodbye, George. Boom. Oh, dude. But, so that's cool. So later on, okay, so now I think what he's doing is he's setting up his final nuke silo, I think.
Yep, he's being swarmed by gunships, but because I taught him how to build that base layout, he's pretty much fine. There's nothing that's actually going to bother him too much.
Huh.
Yeah, I taught Hayden some secrets, but I also do know how to tear that defense apart, so it's okay.
So, for those of you who might want to be interested in playing Supreme Commander 2, you can always find Talon sometimes playing, and if you want to actually try to play against him, you can try, but they'll probably die.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Send me a message. My gamer tag is UNCLE space 1SSTVAN.
Yeah, so, yeah. And here comes all 20 of our nukes. Oh no! Wait, how many? One,
That's about
two,
20, yeah.
20? Yeah, here we go. All in the same spot. Right there. Oh no! Ah! Oh, big problem! Ah! Boom, 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 boom. I think when we made this, the number of nukes actually lagged the screen. Like
Nice.
it actually delayed a little bit. But looks like it's fine now. So anyway, that looks like the end of it, and or the end of that base anyway. And,
Oh, that's the end of it.
yeah, I like how it's a perfect square. Like it's not.
I don't know what that is.
I don't-
Whenever you have multiple nukes, it fills out a square instead. But we got like 20 seconds left.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, that's our video for today. If you like this video, click like and share. Subscribe if you're new, and we hope to see you next week.